The Lagos State Police Command has intercepted a truck fully loaded with suspected fake pharmaceutical products in an intelligence-led operation carried out at Otoawori in Lagos State by operatives of the Violence Crime Response Unit (VCRU), led by CSP Oremosun Oyindamola. Addressing journalists at the VCRU headquarters in Ijora, Olokpa, the Commissioner of Police, Fatai Tijani, said the operation followed credible intelligence. He disclosed that the suspected kingpin behind the illicit products has been arrested and will be prosecuted after the exhibits are formally handed over to the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, for further investigation.
The purpose of gathering here today is to showcase one of our achievements during the last week, which I believe is a very good achievement, where our operatives and men of the VCRU, Violent Crime Response Unit, were able to intercept a truckload of suspected counterfeit drugs. We all know that there is proliferation of these counterfeit and fake drugs all over the place. And on credible information and intelligence, our men somewhere around the Auto area, our men intercepted these drugs, a truckload of the drugs, and two suspects were arrested. The truckload of the drugs was equally recovered. You can see for yourselves, these are part of the drugs that were intercepted and recovered by the operatives. I want to believe these drugs are counterfeit drugs and fake drugs. And in our bid to read the state of crime and criminalities, that is why this is very important to us. And we feel if these drugs have been allowed to go into circulation, it will injure a lot of people. And not only that, from information from the suspects, these drugs were to be transported down to parts of the country, like in the, and some of them are even going across the country. We want to believe that there is an agency that is directly in charge of this particular offense, dealing with counterfeit and fake drugs, which is NAFDAC. So we have decided to hand over the truck and the suspect to them for further investigation of the matter. That is why you see NAFDAC officials with us here. Here we have the director of NAFDAC, Lagos State Command, here with us, and his officers.
Receiving the exhibits on behalf of NAFDAC, the agency's representative commended the Lagos State Police Command, led by CP Fatai Tijani, for its commitment to protecting public health and safety. The representative assured that a thorough investigation will be carried out and appropriate legal action taken against all those found culpable.
I want to commend the CP of Lagos and his men. CP Fatai, I call him the best CP in Nigeria. Well, the reason is because this volume of interception takes a whole lot of determination to be able to hold it, because I know there is a lot of temptation along this. I know the officers will have been tempted, induced, begged, harassed, and all manners of things to make sure they release these trucks. And for them to see, hold it, and be able to call their commissioner to come and see, and the commissioner reaching out to us, speaks that this country is on the path that we all believe it should be in. Interagency collaboration and interagency working together is the best. We all believe so well that this country will be better if all the agencies of government can work collaboratively together and solve the problem we have. No one single agency can solve the problem of insecurity in this country. Now let me now go to what we have seen here. What I have seen here is intimidating, is humongous. Looking at what we are looking at here, you will see a deliberate act of somebody trying to kill Nigerians. Let me just use that way. Because of is my work, I've seen a lot of this before. And seeing it merely, I know, even before going to the lab, because we have other ones we have seized that are exactly like this. And the lab results for this particular thing have shown us that it's only powder that is inside. Zero active ingredient. What I'm holding here is Buscopan. That's what, for those who use Buscopan, knows the meaning of what is for. And then for somebody to use it and it doesn't work, we have a lot of failures of treatment in different hospitals, people dying that people call is village people. These are the real village people. Them in the hospitals that people go for treatment and there's no effectiveness and all of that. So these medicines are very, very dangerous. And this is worse. I tell people that this is worse than Boko Haram, because Boko Haram can kill how many people at a time, but this one can kill millions at a time silently, and you will even use your money to buy it. That's how bad this particular one is. And I've seen all manners of medicines here, all, not only one type, different types of medicines in this place. We have not opened the truck, but already it looks like it's a normal pattern of what we normally intercept and what we have done before. Last year February, I led the task force to Onitsha, and we moved more than 140 trucks of this type of medicines from the streets, both Onitsha, Lagos, and Aba simultaneously. So that means these people are not relenting. They are still looking for ways to come and still load the country with another set of unregistered, counterfeit, fake, and substandard medicines. And it is time for all Nigerians. This is a fight that all of us have to do, because we don't have any other country, and won't allow a few people whose only stock in trade is to make money and kill people, to kill all of us.
The police command urged members of the public to remain vigilant and report any suspicious production, storage, or sale of pharmaceutical products to the appropriate authorities, stressing that collaboration with citizens is essential in combating the circulation of counterfeit medicines. In Lagos, Joy Odita reporting for News Buster TV.